Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. So I did a thing. I always do things. Um, I think this is actually almost gone. My Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, well, I guess not. Nope. It is almost. It's like right there. But I do have my melt, and I do have other eye primers. It's just these are the ones that I keep reaching for. Why do I use two? Because I like the lighter one on the bottom, so it makes the colors pop more, but the one on the top makes it so that my eyelids don't look white. I mean, they're white, but they're not like a stark white, if that makes sense. So what did I do? Well, I was going to wait until June to buy something because there's a brand um, that I really, really like. It's called Nomad Cosmetics, and they have some really good eyeshadows, really, really good eyeshadows. So I've been wanting to get. They have one called the Pacific Northwest, and I have been wanting and wanting and wanting that one, but every time I have the money, they don't have it in stock, and they're going to restock it in June. Well, then they came out with another one, and there's actually two that I purchased because I have a hard time telling myself no. But this is the postcard that came with one of the palettes, and they always give to a cause. I really wish I could read what this says and what the cause is that they're giving to, but it's written really small and I just can't see it. So we're just going to go with that. But this is what the outside packaging looks like, and I kept it in its box until now because I didn't want to. Yeah. I've seen this online several times, but I haven't looked at it. I glanced at it to make sure that it was not broken. This is the color story. So there's 9 mattes and 9 shimmery special shades, and this whole row are all like dual chrome, multi-chrome. Let's see if you can't really see. Let's turn it the other way. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a dark blue and it turns to a purple. They're just really pretty colors. And I've seen this in so many other people's videos. But oh, my Pegasus shade came a little bit broken. This is Pegasus. And if you can see, there's a little chunk taken out, but that's okay. But they have really good shades. So that's the one I'm going to use today. This one is called the Witch City Salem. Which when I looked at it, the color story, it makes me think of Hocus Pocus. And it makes me think of all 3 of my Hocus Pocus from ColourPop. So this is the color story. And it really gives Halloween, Hocus Pocus, Salem. It gives those vibes. So I'm not going to use this one today, obviously, but I'm glad I have this. And I wanted to get it because I feel like it's been out for a while. And once it's gone, they're probably not going to restock it because they have a habit of doing that. So I figured I might as well. Since I was going to get this one anyway, I might as well. I'm going to use my Lunar Beauty. This is an LBE1. And I've seen so many tutorials on this where they do the blue-green look. And there's this purple shade right here. And it's called Hades. And I really want to use it. But I'm going to go into Pegasus first because I like to get the lighter shade kind of where I want it. And I don't want it to get too dark in this part. So I have to say, and I hope they're watching, I did, while I was gone, because I was so very, very sick, I did not get to say goodbye to a kid on my bus, and I'm going to call him Bestly. Bestly, I hope you're watching, and I hope Mom's watching, because I felt so bad that he had been removed from my route, and I did not get to say goodbye. I was, it was not the best situation. I had absolutely no control over it, and I hope you're watching, and I hope you know that I'm sad that you're no longer on my bus. I really, really, really enjoyed having your whole family be supportive, and um, Bestly is just a wonderful, wonderful kid. So um, I so wish that I could have him back on my bus, but I have no control over it. This is a ColourPop brush. Um, it is an E1. I got bundles of brushes from ColourPop, and I don't remember like which bundle this was from, but it's kind of a denser brush. So I want to go into that Hades because I want to do, a different look than what all the other people are doing. So I'm going to use Hades. It's kind of a dark, really dark plum color. Like you can barely tell that it's purple. But I wanted to do a different look than what everybody else was doing. Because everybody else has gone to the blue green look. And I didn't want to. I wanted to show that you could do something completely different. So here I go, trying my hand at something completely different than the norm. Because that's just me. So yesterday was Mother's Day, and I heard from all of my kids. It was such a good day. We had eggs Benedict, and it was so funny because I made breakfast. Because eggs Benedict is my favorite, and sorry, honey, but I'm better at cooking most of the time. the hollandaise sauce did not come out as good as I wanted it to. It was a little bit runny. It needed to be thicker, but it didn't turn out that way. Anyway, I like this color. I'm trying to decide now which way I want to go with it. I think I am going to go into this blue right here, and it is called Odyssey. I'm going to flip my brush over, and I'm going to dab into it a little bit just to bridge this gap. Anyway, so my husband was in his office, and I made an announcement on the little round thing. I'm not going to say her name because she'll respond. But I said, breakfast is ready. And then my phone rang, which I thought was kind of odd. But my phone rang, and it was my granddaughter, Riley. And she's like, Nana, did you make breakfast? Yes, Riley, I made breakfast. Why? Because the announcement just came over my TV. They live in Idaho. But since we are all on the same Amazon deal, and it goes through her television, my announcement came through on her television. So we spent the next half hour talking through the little dot in her TV. And I thought it was hilarious that was happening. It just... So I'm going to try and wake her up this morning for school. Before I leave to go to work, I'm going to make an announcement and tell her it's time to get up. Just to see if I can get through. Okay, it's coming across a little more blue than I want, so I'm going to go back in, which I know it was blue, but I'm just putting a little darker. Kind of looking like a bruise, but not really. Alrighty. I still feel like it's different enough from what everybody else was doing. I can still get away with it. Now, I'm going to take my glitter primer. So after we had breakfast, I talked to my daughter, Alora, and then my granddaughter, same household as the first one, but she tried to video chat me so that they could give their mom Mother's Day gifts she wanted me to see. And I was like, I'm talking to Aunt Laura right now. Give me a few minutes. And then, so I'm going to combine this shade and this shade, and then I'm going to put this shade in the front. we're going to see how this works. So I'm going to go into the pink shade first. Trust the process. Let's just trust the process. Because I know that doesn't look, again, it's kind of the odd man out as far as the color goes. It makes it a little bit different in this whole palette, but I think I can make it work. I think I can. So anyway, I mean, that looks really good right there, but I am going to put a little bit of this color. I'm not going to even wipe off my finger. I'm just going to put a little bit of that color over the top of it to kind of tone it to the purple that I want it to be. There we go. So anyway, my daughter, the one that has the two granddaughters, she suggested that my husband and I watch a movie. So we did. We sat and watched a movie, and it was called Send Help. And I had remember seeing the advertisements or the trailer for it in the theater when we went to go see something else. And I was like, yeah, that looks like a movie I wanted to see. Oh my. What a twist. What a twist in that movie. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. In my opinion, I think it's worth watching. So if you're looking for something to do, it's like a 2-hour movie. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. Now I'm going to go into Calypso, which is this. It looks white, but it has like a pink shift to it. So I'm going to take that and blend it with this one. Yes, it definitely has a very pink to purple shift to it. It's not as white as you think it is. It definitely has a pink shift, which is kind of what I wanted. Because I want it to have that purpley tinge to it, pink purple tinge, so that it blends well with the other. What do you think? It's definitely not what everybody else has been doing with their looks. They've been doing, like I said, the blue-green. So I wanted to show a different look, something that not everybody else was doing. So I'm going to go back into that blue just to have a little more contrast in there. Just a little bit. Just to bridge it a little bit more. So it mimics my shirt just a little bit more, because I think that looks good. And then I'm going to go back into the fluffy brush and use a little bit more white to blend over the top of all of it. because that's just what I do. Alrighty, so after we watched our show, we got ready and we went to the Olive Garden with Vince's mom, Vince's brother, his brother's wife, so my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, their daughter, Diana, and Jennifer's mom, Judy. So we went out to the Olive Garden for a family dinner, which was so nice. We don't get together very often, um, just because we all have very busy lives. But it was nice to go out for dinner and get together, and it was good. Do I want more? I'm trying to decide. I like it the way it is, but I think I want a little bit more of this purpley blue. Yeah. That that's better, I think. It just bridges that gap just a little bit more. I like that purple, or that, yeah. I like this color, but I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Alrighty, I'm gonna go gather my other things. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I've really been liking using this Kofi. Um, I have not. It's called Double Life. I have not had any issues with it, but I don't give myself a deep look at my skin at 5:30 when I come home. Is it something that I would go out and purchase again? Probably not. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't buy high-end primers a whole lot. I'll buy cheaper things just because that's just how I roll. The only reason why I have this is it came in a favorites kit. Plain and simple. So I got, this is for light to dark skin tones, matches skin color and texture perfectly. I got it in the medium. This is Luxe. I know it's backwards, but I've only used it the one time. It's white. It's supposed to match your skin tone. I got medium because light just seemed too. I'm not like a light skin tone, but I'm not a medium skin tone either. And I think last time I put too much on because I just didn't see if it worked or not. So this time I'm not going to put as much on. I'm only going to put what I put on already. And I've seen some different reviews about this. Not how do I put this? I don't think it looks bad. Um, it does even out my skin tone. I kind of like it. So I think it's okay. Maybe I fell for the hype. I don't know. But I don't think it looks bad. Oh my goodness. My cat wants to come in. Hold on. Okay. You don't realize how much running around I did. The cat was scratching. She needed to have some food. Anyway, this is from a long time ago. This is from Cosmic Beauty. It used to be called Cosmic Brushes. I might have that mixed up. I think it's called Cosmic Beauty now. But this was from a mystery box that they had. And it is a cream blush, but you can see how it comes out kind of, it's purple, but it comes out kind of pinkish. So it's what I'm using today for my cream blush, because I want it to be, I want my blush to stay. So using a little bit of a cream product so that it'll stick a little bit better. And then I'm going to use my Sigma. My pan is getting deeper and deeper. Still love this brush. My favorite bronzing brush. And I probably should have put this on before I put my cream product on, but I didn't. And I don't need a lot of it because I really do feel like that Luxe made my skin look deeper, like it's a deeper color. I have so much stuff. I mean, I have 4 bronzers, so it's not like but I'm moving this little thing around. I keep using different perfumes. I think I've used 4, 5 so far. This is the one that I'm using today. The 7 Virtues Clementine Dream. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't like this little thing right here because it's kind of broken. Yeah. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work. And it does smell like clementines. I'll put it that way. It really does. So for blush, I'm going to go over it with my sponge first. It doesn't look like I need any blush, but then again, I want it to set. So I go over it with just a smidge of powder so that it doesn't move anywhere. And then I'll go over it with, what was this one called? Pretentious Plum. And this is Fearless Fig. Since I got these, I love wearing the combination of them because one is for me, too light to wear on its own. And again, I look like I have so much blush on, and I kind of do. But I like the combination together. But I'm a little, pardon me, dewy today. It's, to me, it is so hot. And I know it's not as hot as I feel it is, but sorry, got it on my shirt. I just know if I leave it the way it is right now, I'm going to look too dewy throughout the day. I'm not going to be able to, like, I'll look sweaty. And I can't have that. I think that looks good. I am going to take a little bit more on a brush and just go over all of it. Blending it all in, wiping away the excess, all the things. That to me looks a lot better. It has a lot of, I wanted a little bit more right there. It just, it'll all seep in together here in a moment when I use my spray. But it lightened it up just enough so I don't look like I have a false tan. This is one of the last items that I got in one of my ice cream beauty boxes. These are highlighters. And I'm just swirling this one together. I don't remember how they look. Like if they... Oh, okay. It looks pretty. It gives a nice glow. All right. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, this is called Unicorn Dreams from Beauty Creations. We'll blend that together. I'm okay with that. That's Leia. She's underneath me. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake. Let that sit for a minute. Find myself a lip liner. This is from ColourPop. Most of mine are from ColourPop. I don't remember what collection it's from, and I hope it looks good. Oh. She's dark. And again, I know most people, they just draw the line across. I want to emphasize the little arch, my little Cupid's bow. I think it looks good. Sorry, trying to decide what lip. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so this is ColourPop and Star Wars. I couldn't tell you which collection it came from, but this is what she looks like. Yes, dark, because I like, even in summertime, I like a darker lip. I mean, if you're going to wear lipstick, it might as well be a dark lipstick. This is from Bambi, which again is from forever ago. I know I still need to put on mascara, but I don't want to get my doe foot dirty. Oh, she's back. That for sure would have gotten my doe foot so dirty. But those are the eyes. Alrighty, now to get mascara and all the things done. I can't seem to get my content under like 40 minutes. People ask me, how long does it take you to do your makeup? And when I say it takes me about an hour, it really does. Like, this is me, whether it be that, like, I had to get up and let the dogs out, check on the cat, whatever it is that I'm trying to take care of for the day. It takes me about an hour to do my makeup every morning. And I'm going to use a different mascara on the bottom, because I'm not putting any shadow on the bottom. I'm just going to put my Half Magic Blue mascara. I didn't even put any eyeliner, but there we go. The front eyelashes always look so good, but the back ones are just, because that's where my eyes water. Alrighty, taking this down, doing all the things. I'm going to wear a hat today too, so this is not even going to matter. But this is what I'm going to be rocking today. I love the eyeshadow look. I think it's great. Nomad is one of my favorite brands as it is. So, I mean, I'm happy with my purchase. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Have a great day.